Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome. I'm Jackie. Hope you all are doing well today. You know, I was thinking about how times are changing and how that we don't have job security like we used to, right? And how we're all having to make some type of adjustments. And what I notice is that there are a lot of people who have lost their jobs, can't find another job, but maybe, just maybe, it's time for you to go into business for yourself, become a business owner. And I know that is the case for me. And I'm making this video is because I know I'm not the only one who have put so much time and effort into a company, into a job, into a position, to a career, and have had stability. We've had that weekly, bi weekly, monthly paycheck, and we've had the health care and all of that. And becoming a business owner, entrepreneur, is kind of scary because everything falls on you, and that it requires a different type of discipline and, and accountability. Being completely accountable and responsible for everything that happens to that business, in and out. And what I've noticed is that so many people are so used to working for someone else, putting in the time, the energy, the effort, but yet we don't do that for our own selves. We don't do that for our dreams, our businesses. So it's like, I haven't worked for a company in a very long time. Gosh, maybe 15 to 18 years now. But I do know that, you know, I haven't had to be disciplined in that area, like I was when I did have a job or was in my career working for someone else. I would get up at a certain time and had a routine, and if overtime was required or mandatory, I would show up, I would be there. But I know that I'm not the only one who find themselves slacking off on their own business. I even knew this man who was a serial entrepreneur. He's worked for jobs, worked in corporate America. But I think, in between jobs with the corporate America, he would always start a side business. And if that job ended, he would always have his business. But what I found interesting is that he put so much time into working for someone else, but when it came to being just as dedicated, just as dedicated to his own business, that he kind of slacked off. I do remember him actually doing Uber, right? This is like during the pandemic, the lockdown. He was doing Uber, but he was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to start this business, and I want to, spend more time with it, but I just find myself not being able to because I'm doing Uber." So I'm like, "Well, why don't you just cut out the time to focus on your business? That is longevity. Uber is not. Uber is okay temporarily, but you having your own business is going to give you more stability." But it just brings me to even myself. It's, you know, are we in a place where we're not working for anyone else, that we're working for ourselves, but we're not finding that we're not putting in the same effort into our own selves, into our own businesses, like we did those jobs that we had, being more just as dedicated, getting up early, you know what I mean? And still working on our businesses, our dreams. It's just interesting how we put so much time and effort into someone else's business, someone else's dream. But when it comes to our own, that we slack off. We slack off. We'll take a day or two off or a whole weekend off. But at a job, they ask you to work overtime. Like, sure, I can make that extra money, but putting in the extra hours late at night or getting up extra early in the morning to put in those extra hours to dedicate to our own dreams, to our own businesses, a lot of us just are not doing it. But it's like it's time to check ourselves. Because I had to check myself the other week. Like, you know what? You're doing work, but you're not doing work. Out of all the energy and time and effort, and I've given so much of myself to so many other people and companies that now I'm like, I need to put that same type of energy behind my own project, my own projects, my own businesses, my own ideas. I'm just saying that we have to check ourselves sometimes and realize that the same energy we were giving to someone else is the same energy that we need to give to ourselves, to pour back into ourselves. And most times, jobs don't even really appreciate you or value you as an employee, as a worker. But when you are pouring into yourself, you will reap the rewards of that hard work. So I just wanted to share that and just some thoughts I had roaming in my head. But I know I'm not the only one who who's starting something new, and it's going to require just as much effort as it's going to require more effort, just the same amount, if not more effort that we put into someone else's job, someone else's business. We're going to have to use that for our own. Anyway, I've repeated myself enough. So, anyway, if that is you, like it is me, trying to find the motivation, trying to find the energy, and really trying to have a routine, a game plan um, on how to keep moving forward, because it is a new year. It's time for new things, and we're going to have to start doing something different than what we're used to. So, all I'm saying is just to continue to pour into yourself, your mind, body, and soul. And eventually, we will all reap the rewards of that, right? Anyway, that's all I want to say. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks again for stopping by. Till next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.